Hey guys, it's me, EODGamer here. There are two parts to making money in MaplestoryN. The first, of course, which we already have on the channel, is how much income we generate per week. If you are interested in that, we have it on the channel, just the previous video. In this video, I want to talk to you about the second part, gear depreciation, or in my case, gear appreciation. What are some of the concepts to use in order to make money in both sides, your income and your gear? Of course, I am a finance major by profession, so when I'm investing in my gear, I apply real-life concepts, my degree, my 6 years of being in the investment profession being used in MaplestoryN as well. Now, I want to give you a huge disclaimer. If you are seeing red, for example, like this account here, this is of course a very, very strong person, a shadower clearing endgame bosses, soloing Damien, soloing Lotus, really good hands, but not so good at making money in MaplestoryN. I don't want to name and shame this person, but I just want to give you an example. And a lot of you will also be seeing massive red in your gears because MaplestoryN is a naturally depreciating game. As the game goes by, more items will be available, more Nesos will be available, and US dollar amount will always be falling. So in that sense, it's normal to see red. And in fact, if you can see green on your potential profit, that's a massive W, and shout out to you as well, especially if you have large sums of money. I'm going to be sharing with you all my characters, but I'm going to be helping you avoid this. Very important, take advice from good sources. And I show you in this example that both ways I make money in income generation, not just like killing bosses, 2K a week kind of thing, but then your gear depreciates by like 8,000. It'll take you like freaking forever to get this back. But anyways, let's get into it. What I want to share with you is the thought process of what to buy, what gear is good, and you will find it very useful when you're applying it to gear that you buy to. This is of course a free tool. I knew of this tool because of like the MSU tools. They published it, I think, in MaplestoryN official pages and stuff. You guys can check it out. It's totally free. I just key in my character's name. You can check my characters out, your characters out, or any other big whale or whatever not. You want to see how well they're performing, whether you want to listen to their advice as well. You can do this too to make yourself a better decision. But anyways, you can actually see here, some people ask me, is this accurate? Is this not accurate? In my opinion, this is largely quite accurate. So shout out to the developers of this tool. They do have some things that they aren't very accurate because you can see here they value certain prices of certain things. One thing I think they don't really do too well is valuation of triple prime lines, double prime lines, which is very difficult. So the fact that they can give you some sort of value already, I think it's really good. This video is of course not sponsored by any means. I just think they have a good tool and I want to share with you. More importantly, the tool is useful, but the thought process is the thing that will take you even further. And on my channel, I teach all my members how to make money. So some people are asking me, EOD, why do you charge for memberships? Why can't you just give it for free? I think if you by now, you kind of realize that people that lose money in MaplestoryN is a zero-sum game. Someone has to lose for me to earn money, and people with superior information, like the one that we have on our channel, basically I make money from this other guy who lost 8.5k. And that is why there is just to support channel, keep us alive so we can keep doing this, pay me for my time and sharing with you, because I could just keep quiet and just make money on my own. It is a lot of money, as you can see, $2,000 plus excluding gear. It is a lot of money that I'm making from this game as well. So some thought process that you have, you can come in and just see transparently what items I have. One thing that they don't take into account is actually my profit should be a lot higher, but they factor in this loss of $300 because I bought this golden Clover belt, 29 million for I think a 17 stars. So if you add this and this together, the valuation of the belt is actually 32 million plus excluding the base value and stuff. So I actually made a profit just by buying that golden Clover belt. But it's not factored in here because they factor it at base value and they don't count. I don't know what the algorithm exactly counts. I'm not a tech major myself. I'm more a finance investment major. So this is factored into the negative rating. So it's very unfortunate, but we are still in $400+ gear alone against supposed to be depreciating. So stuff that I'm making the most money in is of course my neophyte rings. When I kill the bosses, my weekly drops, I mint the stuff as well. So if I mint it, it's pure profit for the base item, base values. So massive W as well for when I kill the bosses. It's taken out for my weekly income because I could have sold off that, but still you saw the other video on the channel, we make like $2,000 a month very, very well. If you follow the advice on our channel, if you want more market updates, because this is like a snapshot, right? If you want more real time how you can make money as well, the pinned comment will have the resources that you need to also get involved and get into the savvy investment mentality so you can get a head start amongst other people and make money off of people who are like good hands, whales, but not really that good at investments, unfortunately. So over here, you can see what I'm buying. I bought the Fafnir. My Fafnir Damascus was so cheap, 11.1 mil. I believe this is the cheapest Fafnir Damascus that was sold. That wasn't like someone offer and stuff like that to like muddy up the prices. It is probably one of the cheapest one. I got it a really good deal. Someone just wanted to like dump this. So pretty solid, 5 mil here, but it's just like $50-$60. It's not like super significant. And you can see all my other stuff that I made money on. I'm not really a trader in MaplestoryN yet. I will do it later on because I'm focusing more on like grinding, leveling. That's where the most of my income comes in. I make like thousands and thousands of dollars from that. So trading is also really good. But we will do more videos later on once I have like access of 1 billion mesos, nothing to do with it. Then we will do more. But for now, I'm reinvesting. So you can come in and see. I just want to like highlight key ones that I think are really good. For example, the gold maple leaf, very, very stable. This is just the base value. I bought it at 17.5, 18.5. So I made like $5 on it, excluding the value of legendary as well. The rings, neophyte rings are really solid. I bought it at like 16.5. Now it's going for like 25 as their valuation. So it's like a $66 profit as well. Super solid. Noble Iphias, also really strong. The dagger is really strong for the class. This is like quite solid. Another one, the other ring here, why it's like negative is because when I bought this ring, it was already, I believe, like unique and stuff like that. But I tiered it up to legendary, and in fact, I made money from this one, even though here it says that it's a -5. But I think I believe they're taking this at like base value and stuff. So those are like some of the stuff for my Shadower. Another character that I have, this is my Nightlord, very, very fresh, Claire over here. I have about like 1.4, 1.5k in this character, not too far yet, but already like break even, $16. I'm losing a lot of money in decorations actually. Like if you see a lot of my decorations, I just like this hairstyle. So I just spend a lot of money, ridiculous amounts on it. But I make so much money on a daily basis and I share with you. It's not as if I make and I don't share with you guys. I teach you guys how to make money like from generating returns and making profit through your gear. You see the amount of green that I have over here. So I don't mind just losing a bit on cosmetic. It just makes myself feel better. Buff yourself up, you know what I mean? So I buy like the basic damage skin in the original MapleStory. I like trading this one. It makes a lot of money always because it's a limited item. It looks pretty cool, the unit one. So I basically like double 50% my money. $11 just from a skin, and it helps me look nice also. I don't like the numbers so long. So that's why I invest in, because I've been playing Maple for 20 years on and off at this point, and I kind of know what works and what doesn't work from testing. Gold Maple Leaf here, I bought this from 11.6 million. Can you imagine? And now it's like 17.9 valuation. It's a legendary as well. So it's not counting all the other stuff. Basically almost everything for this account that I bought is like making money. The only things that are not making money here are like unchained stuff, because a lot of people are moving towards the Fafnir stuff, but I'm just like keeping this efficient, so I'll just like take the L here. It's only just like $10, not $4. The one that's a bit weird is this neophyte mark. It says that I'm losing $50, but it's a legendary, and if you add these numbers up, technically my valuation should be roughly around the same. But hey, whatever, man. I'm not going to argue with this excellent tool. I think that if you argue with the tool, is like you are kind of give excuses. It is what it is. And you can see as I mentioned, all my cosmetics, all freaking red here, except just one cloud label ring. I lost like $5 on this. Yeah, I lost $5 on Bright Eyes. My goodness, $2 on nymph hair. But it is what it is. But of course, last but not least, I want to share with you guys my main character, which is Risha. So I don't know why the valuation is slightly lower than my Nightlord. Maybe it's because of the Fafnir gear. I'm not using Fafnir gear on my Shadower, I mean. So valuation is at 4.3. Currently, my gear is like $62 in the negative. I will show you where all the minus is coming from, because this is supposed to be green. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to argue with this. But where I'm making most of my money, you can see here. Neophyte rings, 12 million. I mentioned on the videos as well. This is a top pick. I buy it for a lot of my characters. Appreciates in value. Really solid one as well. Making money from a lot of the accessories, my book, pretty much almost anything that I bought here, all are making money. You can see it's like really tons of it. Even my Unchained Wand, Unchained Boots, all of it is like making money. I'm not even like pushing up the numbers higher from like minting and stuff. You can see all I have is like mystic coupon boxes for like cents. My ping bean chair, sadly losing money. Some of the unchained stuff here, losing money because people are moving on to Fafnir, but I'm still keeping like a legendary, unique, unchained stuff. Dom Pen here is not properly valued, but my Dom Pen is a 17-star legendary. Base value came down, but doesn't really matter too much. And yeah, the biggest loss here is my Noble Ifya ring. I bought it for 20 million. And right now it's saying that I lost like $120. But the valuation of this ring is actually 30 million plus this. So it's about 31 million. So I actually made like 11 mil. And it doesn't factor into a lot of my stuff. They're all triple prime. So, or like double prime and maybe one line intelligence in the last ones. So it is still pretty decent. But yeah, that's how I invest in my gear, what I focus on. I share with you guys a lot on my channel, and it filters through the returns I get and the thought process of investment. So I like to practice what I preach. I like to show you guys an example of that I put my money where my mouth is and it works for me. It's transparent. Anyone can search it up. So at least it builds some kind of rapport and reputation too. But decorations, you can see I lose a lot of money on decorations, like $14, $15 here. Basically all the money here, if you add up $21, all this L that I have here, like most of it, half of it comes from the decorations that I have. But I'm a sucker for nice skins. I buy a lot of other skins in other games also. But anyways, I hope you guys found this video helpful. And what I'm investing in, I hope you guys can take a thing or two. And hopefully you won't be like this person here losing $8,000-$9,000 at the end of this. But I highly recommend you check out in the pinned comment below. Once you get the information, you really will start getting ahead a lot on other people. A lot of our members are subscribed continuously because they find a lot of great value, and I'm sure you would too. See you guys in the next video.